The Aam Aadmi Party's Women's Wing has now filed a formal complaint with the Karnataka State Women's Commission against the teaser of Kannada film Toxic, and it has actor Yash in it. In its complaint, the party has alleged that the recently released teaser contains obscene visuals that could negatively impact the social well-being of women and especially children, while also undermining Kannada cultural values. What does the Women's Wing of Aam Aadmi Party say? It has in fact urged the Commission to direct the state government to immediately withdraw or cancel the teaser of this movie. Remember, all of this has to do with a new movie that's coming up, a Kannada movie that has actor Yash in it, and it is called Toxic. This Aam Aadmi Party government, or Aam Aadmi Party's Women's Wing, has filed a formal complaint, and they filed this complaint with the Karnataka State Women's Commission, saying that some of the visuals, the teaser of the movie shows obscene visuals, and it is something that's derogatory not just to children but will also harm the social well-being of women. That's the point that they've made in their complaint to the Karnataka, the State Women's Commission. Aam Aadmi Party there taking objections to the teaser of this movie, Toxic movie, that is yet to be released. But they've said they've urged the government to intervene in this matter. They've urged the Women's Commission to urge the state government to immediately withdraw or cancel the teaser of this movie. Brinda Adige, who's a women's activist, joins us. Brinda, I don't know if you've seen the teaser of this movie, Toxic, but the Aam Aadmi Party making this claim that this teaser has obscene visuals and it is something that's derogatory to not just women but will also harm the well-being of children. How convinced are you?
I'm very well convinced that it is not only women, it is also children, young people, and the senior citizens. There is no way that we can leave anybody, because the present that Toxic movie, we used to call it earlier trailer. Now they call it teaser. So this toxic masculinity is now getting commodified, but also being glorified, where sexualized, aggressive brutality and violence in the name of freedom of expression is absolutely unacceptable. Somewhere along the line, I think the movies, it might be the fact of whatever the story is, but is there a need for you to show that kind of eroticism and aggression on screen with explicit sexual scenes? What does it tell about our values? But more than that, what is it that you are planting in the minds and heads of people? You are saying that women and children can be...
Back to you, Usha Mohan, who is the State Secretary of Aam Aadmi Party, who has filed this complaint, also joins us now. Ms. Mohan, what kind of concerns have you cited to the Women's Commission? What exactly about this movie was so offensive? Can you help us understand?
Yeah, very good evening. Very good afternoon. Today we filed a complaint with the Women's State Commission saying that the teaser which was released last week, it is really demeans women, and especially we actually demand that when you release such kind of teasers, trailers on the YouTube or any platform of the social media, I think it's time for the CBFC to interfere and bring a break to all these kind of adultery scenes and all such things. It is really not comfortable watching with the family such kind of teasers or a trailers along with the family members, where Kannada industry has given a beautiful movies with meaningful conclusions to the society, kids, women. And today, where are we heading to? Where is the Kannada film industry heading to? I think it's time for the CBFC Women Commission to interfere, bring a rule to bring a strict, stringent actions for all these kind of things when you are exactly releasing on the social media platform. Because many of our youngsters nowadays have been very easily accessible to the YouTubes and other social medias. So where they just log in and you get to see all these things. And I, as a mother, as a teacher, and definitely as a woman, I don't accept this.
Right.
So
I mean, the teaser, if you look at it very carefully, it shows a woman sitting inside the car and violence is happening outside this. And, there's a little child also in the visuals, which I think is also the crux of the problem here. Thank you, Usha Mohan, and thank you, Brinda Adige, for joining us. Let me go across to my colleague Deepak Bopanna to get more insights on this case. Deepak, a few days ago, even Geetu Mohandas responded to this movie and she said, she did not stay silent to the criticism, and she said that she in fact wrote chilling while people figure out female pressure, consent, women playing systems, etc., etc. Now, of course, that was a very cryptic message that she put out, but the director also saying something like this at a time when there have been several segments of criticism, and now the Aadmi party also lodging a formal complaint against this movie. How is it playing out socially and politically?
Well, Vasudha, the teaser of the movie Toxic was released on actor Yash's birthday a few days ago. It's amassed massive response on social media. But one particular scene, an intimate scene with a woman inside a car, is something that has been the talk of the town really over the last several days. And now you have the Aadmi party, which has officially gone ahead and knocked at the doors of the Women's Commission, calling this scene obscene and not really appropriate for younger viewers and especially even women as well. But once again, this is not something that is on the big screen. This is on YouTube. It's the choice of the people to go click on that teaser. So whether the Women's Commission can actually do anything about a teaser like this, because there are thousands of videos like this, and it's of course the choice of the people or the viewer who actually goes and clicks on it. So whether can we expect any sort of action by the Women's Commission? Unlikely. How is it really going to fare for actor Yash, his reputation, the movie, the collection? That is something that we'll have to see. Activists, of course, many of them feel that these scenes were unwarranted, and they are calling for action. How will the film chamber here, will it really warrant any sort of response from them? All of this is still awaited.